Hey folks, welcome back. As you can tell, I'm sitting down on the job today, and that's for good reason. I'm going to do some repair work on two of these old Muskoka chairs that I picked up off a guy who didn't really intend on buying from. I actually showed up at this guy's place to buy a bed frame, and I came home with these two Muskoka chairs in addition to the bed frame. Anyways, that story's for another day, but I'm going to finish these because these still have some life in them. And as many of you know who like to woodwork, it's hard to turn down a job or at least a project when it involves wood. So that's what I'm going to get up to. This looks like it's been covered in a bit of a water-based clear coat at some point, and so it's probably going to come off fairly easily. I'm hoping so anyways. So I'm going to take the sander, get all the loose bits off it here today, and then I'm going to get some paint stripper, put some of that on, and get the rest of it off. I don't know what color I'm going to put down on this thing, but it's going to look nice. I'm going to end up putting these out at the tiny house. So that's what I'm up against today. As you can tell, it's a nice crisp February day, and we're going to make the best of it out here in the shop. Glad you guys are all along. Alright guys, sitting down on the job again. You guys just saw me sand both of these chairs, and the wood for the most part is in pretty good shape. Now I don't know how long these sat out in the elements, but I can tell you there's some cracks here and there, but for the most part I think they'll work fine. The problem I came across is the fact that the amount of work it's going to require to get all of this clear coat off of these boards in between all the little crevices and cracks is going to be just too much for me. If I was to be building these from scratch, I could probably do that faster than it would take me to get rid of all that clear coat between all the boards. And I'm talking about all these gaps here, the gaps right down there where you're sitting. All those little gaps are going to be one pain to get all the clear coat off of. And because of that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up my game plan here. Not quite sure what I want to do at this point. I kind of like the rustic look, but I also like when it's fresh and clean, as would be the case if you put a nice stain and clear coat. I can't stain it because the stain will not absorb through the old clear coat, and then it'll leave splotchy bits. So I got two options. I can pretty much clear coat it as it sits, give it that rustic look, or the second option is I could paint them. And painting over some nice wood is sort of like a woodworker's nightmare. I hate painting over wood, but that might be an option. So hold on here. I'm going to pack her in for now because I don't have any paint if that's the route I choose, and I don't have any clear coat. So got to make that choice, make the purchase, and then I'll be back. So guys, hold on. Alright folks, well, as you can tell here, I'm inside, and what I'm in is basically a room that I have that's unfinished. This room is going to serve as two purposes. It's going to serve as sort of a staging area for all my junk, and it's going to store these chairs for the time being as I paint them. As you know, outside it's like -20 Celsius out. If I pull out the paint and slap it on these chairs, the paint will freeze before it dries. So I'm inside here today, hence the t-shirt. I'm going to get some paint put on these. What I decided to do was to use some leftover paint from a house I painted a while back. And I think that color, the dark blue, will really go nice with these chairs. So hold on, that's what I'm up to. Got the paintbrush, got the paint. And as you can see, I got my favorite painting pan. So I think I got everything I need, and I'm going to get down to work. Coat number one. I don't know how many coats I'm going to put on, probably 2, but I can tell you this. I hated painting before and I still hate painting. But watch how fast I get this done. Watch how fast I get the second coat on. Ready? Ready? Well, folks, I could have put you through the pain and watch them paint dry, but then you probably would have clicked off the video anyways, and we all want you to be here. So I went ahead and I fast forwarded a little bit, and as you can see, I've got a beautifully refinished Muskoka chair that I'm currently sitting in out here at my tiny house. The second tiny house chair is in there, right in my favorite coffee drinking spot, right beside the wood stove. You're likely to see me in future videos out there because A, I like coffee, and B, I like that wood stove, so that's likely where you'll see me. Anyways, I appreciate all you guys watching. All I got left to do now is to enjoy the sunset and the wildlife, the sights and the sounds out here, and put my feet up. Hopefully you guys come on back next time so you can see what else I get up to, because I'm doing a heck of a lot out here. And as always, appreciate all you guys watching, and see you next time.